Welcome to the HinduVerse, where information and stories on various characters and events of Hindu mythology are presented to you. Today, let me tell you about top 10 most popular gods in Hinduism. It is said that there are about 33 million gods in Hinduism. Hinduism is a polytheistic religion which also believes that all gods are actually various manifestations of one supreme being or soul called Brahman or Parmatma. Thus, Hinduism is also a monotheistic philosophy as well. Now let's start with our countdown. Goddess Kali Devi. Kali, also known as the Dark Goddess, appears as a fierce, four-armed woman, her skin blue or black. She stands atop her husband Shiva, who lies calmly beneath her feet. Blood-soaked, her tongue hanging out, Kali is the goddess of death and represents the ceaseless march of time towards doomsday. Kali's earliest appearance is that of a destroyer of evil forces. She is the goddess majorly affiliated to Tantric Shaivism. Over time, she has been worshipped by devotional movements and Tantric sects variously as the Divine Mother, Mother of the Universe, Adi Shakti or Adi Parashakti. Shakta Hindu and Tantric sects additionally worship her as the ultimate reality or Brahman. She is also seen as divine protector and the one who bestows moksha or liberation. She is of utmost importance in Bengali tradition, Tantric Buddhism, and in some Western traditions as well. Goddess Saraswati Devi. Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, art, and music. She represents the free flow of consciousness. Saraswati is the mother of the Vedas. Chants to her, called Saraswati Vandana, often begins and ends with the lessons in how Saraswati endows human beings with the power of speech and wisdom. The goddess Saraswati is often depicted as a beautiful woman, dressed in pure white, often seated on a white lotus, which symbolizes light, knowledge, and truth. She not only embodies knowledge but also the experience of the highest reality. Her iconography is typically in white themes from dress to flowers to swan. The color symbolizing Sattvaguna or purity, discrimination for true knowledge, insight, and wisdom. She is very popular in India, Japan, China, Myanmar. Goddess Durga Devi. Durga is the mother goddess and she represents the fiery powers of the gods. She is the protector of the righteous and destroyer of the evil. Usually portrayed as riding a lion and carrying weapons in her many arms, she is considered the supreme goddess and primary deity in Shaktism, occupying a place similar to Lord Krishna in Vaishnavism. According to legend, Durga was created for the slaying of the buffalo demon Mahishasura by Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and the lesser gods who were otherwise powerless to overcome him. Embodying their collective energy or Shakti, she is both derivative from the male divinities and the true source of their inner power. She is also greater than any of them. Born fully grown and beautiful, Durga presents a fierce menacing form to her enemies. She is usually depicted riding a lion and with 8 or 10 arms, each holding the special weapon of one of the gods, who gave them to her for her battle against the buffalo demon, the Mahishasura. The Durga Puja, held annually in her honor, is one of the great festivals of northeastern India. Goddess Lakshmi Devi. She is the goddess of wealth and prosperity, both material and spiritual. Lakshmi is depicted as four-armed woman of golden complexion, holding a lotus bud as she sits or stands upon a massive lotus blossom. Her four hands represents the four goals of human life considered proper in Hindu way of life: the dharma, kama, artha, and moksha. The deity of beauty, purity, and domesticity, the image of Lakshmi is often found in the homes of the faithful. Lakshmi is also called Sri or Thirumagal because she is endowed with 6 auspicious and divine qualities or gunas, and also because she is the source of strength even to Lord Vishnu. Goddess Lakshmi expresses Hindu thinking about kingship and the relationship of the ruler to the fertility of the world. As the great cosmic king's queen, she is depicted as a model Hindu wife, loyal and submissive to her husband. Sri Lakshmi is today one of the most popular and widely venerated deities of the Hindu pantheon. Her auspicious nature and her reputation for granting fertility, luck, wealth, and well-being seem to attract devotion in every Indian village. She is revered as a very important deity in Nepal, India, and Sri Lanka. Lord Hanuman. Hanuman is a Hindu god, an ardent devotee of Rama. He is a central character in the Indian epic Ramayana and its various versions. Several texts also present him as an incarnation of Lord Shiva. He is the son of Vayu, who according to several stories played a role in his birth. Monkey-faced Hanuman is worshipped as a symbol of physical strength, perseverance, service, and scholarly devotion. This divine primate aided Lord Rama in his battle against evil forces. Described in the epic ancient Indian poem Ramayana, in times of trouble, it is common among Hindus to chant the name of Hanuman or sing his hymn called Hanuman Chalisa. Hanuman temples are among the most common public shrines found in India. Hanuman represents the inner life that the confrontation with dukkha opens up. But his job is to help differentiate pure desire from the clinging that tends to obscure it. Hanuman's exploits fill the center part of the Ramayana. Hanuman Jayanti is a Hindu holiday that celebrates the birth of Hanuman, the popular deity who appears as a monkey. He is a popular deity not only in India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, but also in Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia. Lord Rama. Rama is the god of truth and virtue and another avatar of Lord Vishnu. He is considered the perfect embodiment of humankind, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Unlike other Hindu gods and goddesses, Rama is widely believed to be an actual historical figure whose exploits form the great Hindu epic Ramayana. Hindu faithful celebrate him during Diwali, the festival of light. Rama, one of the most widely worshipped Hindu deities, the embodiment of chivalry and virtue. He had within him all the desirable virtues that any individual would seek to aspire, and he fulfills all his moral obligations. Rama is considered a Maryada Purushottama, or the best of upholders of dharma, or righteousness. Of all his stories, the most notable is the kidnapping of Sita, his wife, by demon king Ravana, followed by the determined and epic efforts of Rama and Lakshmana, his brother, to gain her freedom and destroy the evil Ravana against great odds. The entire life story of Rama, Sita, and their companions allegorically discusses duties, rights, and social responsibilities of an individual. It illustrates dharma and dharmic living through model characters. Rama is especially important to Vaishnavism. He is the central figure of the ancient Hindu epic Ramayana, a text historically popular in the South Asian and Southeast Asian cultures. Lord Rama is one of the most popular Hindu deity who is worshipped in Nepal, India, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Thailand, Burma, Indonesia, and many other countries. Lord Vishnu. The peace-loving deity of the Hindu Trinity, Vishnu is the preserver or sustainer of life. He represents the principles of order, righteousness, and truth. His consort is Lakshmi, the goddess of domesticity and prosperity. Hindu faithful who pray to Vishnu, called Vaishnavas, believe that in times of disorder, Vishnu will emerge from his transcendence to restore peace and order on earth. He is also known as Narayana, Jagannath, Vasudeva, and Hari. Lord Vishnu is very popular for his 10 avatars or incarnations in earth in order to restore peace and righteousness. Vishnu is represented with a human body, often with blue-colored skin and with 4 arms. His hands always carry 4 objects in them, representing the things he is responsible for. The objects symbolize many more meanings. The conch, the sound it produces, Om, represents the primeval sound of creation. The chakra or discus symbolizes the mind. The lotus flower, an example of glorious existence and liberation. The mace represents mental and physical strength. Lord Vishnu holds a major importance in India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Thailand, and many other Asian countries. He is popular in Western cultures as well. Lord Shiva. Shiva represents death and dissolution, destroying worlds so they may be recreated by Brahma. But he is also considered the master of dance and regeneration. One of the godheads in the Hindu Trinity, Shiva is known by many names including Mahadeva, Pashupati, Nataraja, Vishwanath, and Bholenath. When he is not represented in his blue-skinned human form, Shiva is often depicted as a phallic symbol called the Shiva Lingam. According to the Shaivism sect, the highest form of Shiva is formless, limitless, transcendent, and unchanging absolute Brahman, and the primal Atman, or soul, of the universe. There are many both benevolent and fearsome depictions of Shiva. In benevolent aspects, he is depicted as an omniscient yogi who lives an ascetic life on Mount Kailasha. In his fierce aspects, he is often depicted slaying demons. Shiva is also known as Adi Yogi Shiva, regarded as the patron god of yoga, meditation, and arts. Even though he is majorly worshipped in Nepal, India, and Sri Lanka, he is also a very popular deity in Bangladesh, Malaysia, Thailand, Pakistan, Indonesia, and Burma. Lord Ganesha, the son of Shiva and Parvati, the pot-bellied elephant god. Ganesha is the lord of success, knowledge, and wealth. Ganesha is worshipped by all sects of Hinduism, making him perhaps the most important of Hindu gods. He is typically depicted riding a mouse who assists the deity in removing barriers to success, whatsoever the endeavor. Ganesha is a great scribe. He is the one who has written down the Mahabharata, the biggest epic ever composed in the world. After dissolution of the universe, Brahma, drifting in the primordial waters that preceded creation, came across Ganesha sitting in a lone banyan tree that remained. Ganesha tossed Brahma's head and initiated him into the mantra Om. Brahma prayed before Ganesha, who bestowed upon him the knowledge to create the universe, in return for which he gave Ganesha his 2 wives, representative of prudence and prosperity. Ganesha is frequently depicted with Saraswati, the goddess of learning and music, and LAXMI, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. Aside from India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, he is popular in Burma, Indonesia, and Thailand. Ganesha was particularly worshipped by traders and merchants who went out of India for commercial ventures. Lord Krishna. Being one of the most beloved of Hindu gods, blue-skinned Krishna is the deity of love and compassion. He is frequently depicted with a flute, which he uses for its seductive powers. Krishna is the central character in the Hindu scripture, Bhagavad Gita, as well as the avatar of Vishnu, the sustainer of the Hindu Trinity. Krishna is widely revered among Hindus, and his followers are known as Vaishnavas. Lord Krishna is one of the most widely revered and most popular of all Indian divinities, worshipped as the 8th incarnation or avatar of the Hindu god Vishnu, and also as the supreme god in his own right. Krishna became the focus of numerous bhakti devotional cults, which over the centuries have produced a wealth of religious poetry, music, and painting. The basic sources of Krishna's mythology are the epic Mahabharata, the Harivamsa, and the Puranas. He is extremely popular in India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. He has many followers and devotees globally, especially in Southeast Asia. And this is it for today, dear audience. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel to get updated with more interesting information on Hinduism. We hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you.